Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chicago here. We got November the 6th, 2025. Hey, there's the Ferris wheel Navy Pier. So let's zoom in and get that. So hey, I'm a little late getting started here. I'm wiping out the screen. There we go. No, I just met with our good friend there, Darren Monroe there, and we had a good time there. We went to Lizzie McNeil's and got some food and soft drinks. It was good, and he's doing well. And it was nice to see him in person. Look at the 400 North Lakeshore. That's that new development. This is the Ogden Slip. If you just tuned in, we're in Chicago. But it's pretty windy. And we got maybe about upper 50s. I think that's the temperature. Is that right? Get the camera straight here. Hey, Eminem, Chris, Nat Bravo, how you doing there? T-Live Tea Time. Yeah, winter is coming. You got it. You hear the wind? And Grandma's Corner there, Wayne. Yeah, thanks everybody there. I'm trying to get the glare off the lens there. I don't know. Must have scratched my lens or something. But here, we'll keep going here. So Streeterville, I think we're on McClurg Court here. It's kind of condo land. There's a Target here. It used to be something else, but they put a Target in this big warehouse. Yeah, I remember when they built this building about 2007. We could head over to, we'll zig and zag and head over towards Michigan Avenue, whatever, whichever way we catch the light here. Flip the coin here, see whichever way this way. Yeah, it's good. So we go past the bowling alley here. There's the 29 in Navy Pier. Hey, there's the St. Regis there, the TD Gang building. Mattress Warehouse. Yeah, you always wanted to know where Mattress Warehouse was there. Welcome to the Windy City. Oh, bad. Yeah, Mattress Warehouse. Uncork it. Liquor store. Hey, there's a Walgreens. Yeah, it's the Windy City. You got it. Alvin, how you doing there? Zoom Patrol. Yeah. Well, who else is tuning in here? There's Souvenir City. Yeah, look at all the beans. You got gold beans, bronze beans, silver beans, snow globes. They got everything. Hey, there's the scooter. So we got AMC, Paris Baguette. It's like we're living in the future. It's a bunch of RoboCop cars there. Just need the Cybertruck. Paris Baguette. Hey, there's the AMC. They got a bowling alley up there. What's it called? Marty Supreme. Timothy Chalamet. Marty Supreme there. Chalamet. That's Van Sky. Hello. Yeah. Frederick from Philly. There you go. How you doing? What's going on in Philadelphia there? There's a Rivian. That's close. Electric cars. Hey, there's the NBC tower. Looks nice. See if this car is going to run us over. See? This is a dangerous city. More worried about the cars than the people. The people driving the cars. So if you just joined here, we're on this Illinois Street at Columbus Drive. The Whole Foods. We'll head straight over to the Wrigley building there. There's the NBC tower. And we're just waiting for the lights here. Yeah, it is breezy. It sounds breezy, but it is breezy. It's annoying. Hopefully it'll get better if I head away. I'm gonna keep heading away from the lake as much as I can. We're out here surrounded by the lake on two sides. Hey, we're gonna head over towards the Wrigley building there. There's the Tribune Tower. We're gonna go right up that way, more or less. Start our journey north on Michigan Avenue. We went down St. Clair this morning and Fairbanks. Saw the sunrise. Yeah, the lens, I know. I tried to wipe it down, trust me. Let me make sure I'm using the right phone here. Hold on a second here. Here, I can tell here in a second here. I got a light. Yeah. Let me try to wipe it down one more time. Yeah, I know the glare from the lights is annoying. I think I must have. There, is that better? It's a little better. Let's go with that for now. At least that's better than it was. Yeah, see, we eventually get it right. So hey, we'll head over towards the Wrigley building and the Tribune Tower here. You can see the multi-level streets here. There's the Trump Tower. Yeah, the old Equitable building there. But hey, the Tribune looks really nice and blue. Look at that. I don't even have to talk. We'll just let the buildings do the talking here. So Chicago, Illinois, 5:39 in the PM. Got upper 50s. It wasn't too bad. It was probably got to 60 today, or felt like it. Here's the Aon, the Prudential, and a nice Tribune. Pretty blue there. There's the Optimus signature there. There's the NBC Tower. Big gleaming corporate towers. It's called Chicago, Illinois, United States of America, planet Earth. Where are you at? Who is this? Is Chicago? Next you're gonna ask me what time it is. Then you ask me the temperature. Then someone else will tune in and ask the same thing. But hey, that's what I'm good for. I'm like the phone number you call. It tells you the time and temp. But I'm on all the time, just cycling, endlessly walking. This is my community service. I said you must walk 10 miles a day. Excuse me. Hey, tacos, burritos. Yeah. Here, we'll head over to the, yeah, let's walk down these nice lighted paths here. This wonderful, subtle lighting here. Yeah, the nice postmodern Art Deco NBC Tower. Look at this. Pioneer Plaza at night. Yeah, let me wipe down that camera one more time. Get the glare here. There's that better. As good as it gets. Yeah, the food truck. Krista, how you doing there? Cyrus, Jessica, Ed Music. Yeah, you go to the top of the Aon, your ears pop. Same with the Sears or the John Hancock Observatory. Hey, the Museum of Ice Cream. Let's see what they're doing over there. Yeah. Hey. Hey, hey, we'll head towards that Wrigley building. Yeah, of course, New York's better. Why do you say obvious things? Is water wet? New York's got more rats, more garbage, better graffiti, stinks more. It's got everything. Chicago's too clean and boring. There's nobody here. Everybody left. We're just like we're like the ghost city of the United States. There's the Tribune. Look at that pretty blue there. Yeah, Gothic Cathedral to Commerce, or at least newspaper, yellow journalism. They should uplight it in yellow. Hey, look at that skyline. How's that for? Take that, eat that, the Big Apple. Hey, that's a pretty good skyline there. Chicago, Illinois. There's the Wrigley building. Looks nice. We were in Ghirardelli at lunch. There's the Apple store. Aeon. Yeah, Jewelers building. Yeah, let's head up Michigan Avenue. Maybe we'll cross the street if we get the light here. We'll see the nice view. But hey, look at that Tribune Tower. Very nice. Yeah, Jessica. Good music, Lady T. Yeah, look at the detail here. It's a magical, colorful city. Full of mystery and wonder. It's all fake. It's all Hollywood movie set. Yeah, we'll cross the street right here. So here's, we'll get the skyline here. Crossing in front of the Wrigley building here. Yeah, looking north on Michigan Avenue here. Here, we'll head around here. Hey, Billy Goats. Go down here, you go to Billy Goats. Portland, Oregon, how you doing there, Sebastian? That's good. Frederick Hart. Cincinnati, hey, love from Cincinnati, 513. That's the area code there. Yeah, good job. How you doing? So here we'll head this way for 1 second here. There we go. Okay, good. So yeah, let's just focus on the nice Tribune Tower here. Looking nice. Hey, look at this. Free advertisement. Oh, it's very psychedelic. I like it. Buildings are blue. Look at this one. That's the Intercontinental Hotel. Used to be the Medina Athletic Association. Shriners have built. They had a pool on the 17th. It was supposed to be a club they could buy into, like a timeshare thing. But then the Great Depression happened. It was a health club. It was there was a lot of. There's still some health clubs on Michigan Avenue. It was like the prestigious earliest health clubs. It was turned into skyscrapers with hotels. Here, Michigan Avenue. Big bad city. Gets dark so early. 5:44. Yeah, awesome channel. I'm just walking around. Just walking home from work. Hey, it was nice to see Darren there. That was good. Doing well. Check out his content. He's doing all this AI content. I'm going to try to figure it out too. Take it in a whole new direction here. Endless possibilities. The world is yours. Or the world is ours. Hey, we'll do some window shopping here. Yeah, we'll just head up Michigan Avenue here. I'll probably just cut a brush. Take the easy way home. Yeah, happy every day, Jessica. Keffin Mackin. Zoom Patrol. Yeah, let's see. Wintrust. Oh yeah, you're coming for the lights. That's great. Yeah, maybe I'll see you there. Yeah, that's a good time there. They light the tree and they light all the trees. You know, the holiday lights for the trees. We're starting to set them up here. Hey, Pop Mart. Yeah, get your little toys, your little figurines, get your Molly, your mega collection. Get all your plastic toys there. Resin. Yeah, Chicago loves you. Gil Garza. Yeah, thanks for checking it out, even virtually here. Sometimes that's the best way you get a feel for it. Sorry there's such a glare on the lights there. I'm trying to eliminate that. But I guess that's, I don't know, I got a scratch on my lens, or it grated it across some sand or something. We have been walking on the beach a lot. Here, Chicago, Michigan Avenue, Ohio Street and Michigan Avenue. We have 5:47 p.m. Upper 50s. I don't know what that is, centigrade. 12-ish. Hey, it's a pretty chill night here. We're checking out the mums. Mum's the word. Hey, Margie R. Amber. Yeah. Captain Magan. Gilgarth. I like all these names. Ambient. Teasy at who? That's very nice. Birdberry. Hey, we've got some empty storefronts. Imagine that. What are all these people doing here? Where are they going? What's it all about? The hustle and bustle of the big bad city. Allerton Tip Top Tap, look at that. There was a bar up there. I don't know if there still is. It's top of the John Hancock. There used to be a bar up there too. Everything used to be magnificent. Now it's just a mile. Wait for the left turns here on Ontario. I always avoided. I didn't like getting stuck here. I would cut over before here. Here, let's go. Nobody's looking. Here, see, look at this risk I'm taking. I'm walking all the way across here. We made it. Hey, it sounds like there's a street performer here. Yeah, by the Starbucks. Very prominent spot for a street performer outside the Starbucks here, Michigan Avenue. Giant Starbucks. Hey, we'll listen to the pan flute or whatever's going on here. We'll just keep on. Oh, it's a violinist. Wow. Beautiful music there, the violinist here on Michigan Avenue. Ruined by the honking horns. Beautiful song though here. Hey, we'll go by Harry Potter. We'll see if they got the new holiday window displays unveiled yet, or they're still behind the black curtain. We're on Michigan Avenue here, Chicago, Illinois. We got what time is it? 5:51 in the PM here. Almost to Huron. Yeah, they're still working on the window displays. They're all behind black velvet here, and Harry Potter here. Mango. Yeah, had a good day at work there. Thanks for asking, RGR. Just like honey. Yeah, city. No. There it is, Harry Potter here. Here's the Harry Potter in Chicago here. You got the one in New York, the one in London, and this is the one in Chicago. You go get your butterbeer. Yeah, you got the Patronus Stag there. You got the pumpkin still. Harry Potter, there it is. Yeah, Alvin. Thanks there. Remember. Yeah, Chicago lovers, loving people. Gregory Fire. Janet. Lady T, yeah. Subi. Yeah, Harry Potter, there it is. Get your butterbeer. Waiting for the left turns. Hey, we're good now. Let's go. Zara, Omni Hotel, Michigan and Huron. So I'll work from home tomorrow. Hey, look at these airbrushes. They're the shaving brushes. They're the shaving brushes. Big, huge shaving brushes. I like that window display. Where do they get those things at? Big mops. Hey, Harry Potter there. Rob Bruce, how you doing there? Margie R. Control Chaos.
Chicago Streetwalking.
Yeah, how you doing, Brad? Really, Chicago? Yeah, how you doing? Hey, that's good. Hey, how you doing? Hey, that's good. Yeah. Oh, my ears. Very nice. Thanks for tuning in here. So what else is going on? Let's see. Neiman Marcus. Oh, we'll go by the John Hancock here. Saks Fifth Avenue. Neiman Marcus. I'm just like listing off stores. Yeah, let's go over this way. We don't usually go this way here. We'll cut over to right here. We'll go by Rosebud and Giordano's. Hey, they got some Christmas lights. Saks Fifth Avenue here, Chanel. They always got these brands. They're like Marshall Fields will have Chanel, Nordstrom will have Chanel. They all got like brands within brands. And here we'll head over to Giordano's. This is the Peninsula Hotel. This is a really swanky hotel. Got a nice pool at the top, really long and narrow. It's good for swimming laps. There's the Rosebud. There's a Rosebud on Taylor Street. That's the one that Frank Sinatra hung out with. This is equally as good here on Rush Street here, Rosebud. Giordano's, get your Chicago style pizza. Is that an alarm going off? I don't know. Yeah, local fans. Oh yeah, friends and neighbors, that people that live in this city. Yeah, we're all connected here. How you doing? So here we'll head across after this car here. Check out the Rosebud here, Rush Street, Chicago, Illinois here. There's your Rosebud. Look at this beautiful building here, this Richardsonian Romanesque. Hey, sitting there, you're sitting behind the tent there. You're all snug as a bug. Here's Giordano's. And then so there's the Park Hyatt there. There's Giordano's there. Got a nice sign. Giordano's are all over the place in the suburbs too. Nice. You know, it's just like this, the standard adequate chain of Chicago style pizza. You know, it's just it's good. And we'll go up to Chicago Avenue. Yeah, look at that deep dish. Yeah, you got wine. You can carry out and pick up. Sports bar. They got everything. Yeah, you get it to go here. You go to the takeout counter here. Take it out. Yeah, home born and raised there, Chicagoan. How you doing there? Hey, you still got the accent at least there, see? No, retired in Florida, that's great. You're living the dream. There's nothing wrong with that. Thanks for tuning in. See, you can turn in virtually. You're exactly the type of viewer I want. Somebody that you don't want to experience Chicago winters. You just want to see what they look like. You want to laugh at me trudging through the snow. I'll show it to you. Be like, yeah, that's why I moved to Florida. I don't blame you. Here's Stan's Donuts here, Chicago Avenue. Hey, we got the light. This is fortunate timing. Sometimes it's a long light. Hey, there's the Park Hyatt here. Water tower's right over there, but we kind of missed it. There's a taxi. Hey, Checks Cash, Chicago Avenue. There's a view of the One Chicago Tower there. Hey, Double Dogs. It used to be, Pippin's used to be over there, but Pippin's moved right over there. We had a Fresh Street here. Double Dogs, yeah, they're all over the city too. Standard Chicago style hot dog joint here, Double Dogs. Yeah, that used to be Pippin's. So, hey, it's for sale. Hey, you could live right there. It'd be a nice house. Yeah, May's tuning in there. How you doing there, May? Wes? Grim Evil, what's shaking there? What's happening in Joliet? Yeah, I saw you were streaming. You were watching the football. You were streaming the game there. That was great. Let's see here. Here's Mom's. So that worked out this morning there. I just did a test of seeing if we could do, I didn't know they had this thing, they call it super fans or whatever, and I found a way to click a button and we just do super fans. Only super fans can comment, which is great because I didn't realize, I knew TikTok was going to do this. Kevin warned me. I thought my subscription price, so it used to be $2.99. They made the minimum $9.99. I don't expect anybody to pay $9.99. That's like $120 a year. That's stupid. You know, no one's going to pay that. So we're going to do the what's it called? It's called super fans. And I think you just have to gift. I think you have to give me like a happy heart, or give me like some little token that costs like, I don't know, how much do they cost? $1? And then, you know, it's the gamification. That's what TikTok is. And so it worked. We had a nice, pleasant walk. It was nice. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm still 90% of the time I'm going to be on YouTube. We'll use TikTok for special occasions. It'll be like the club, and you can still go there for rerun content because I like their editing tools better than YouTube. Isn't that a strange reason to stay on it? I don't know. Here's Rivian. Hey, we're heading up Rush Street. There's the John Hancock. There it is. 875 North Michigan. Rivian store. Hey, we'll go through, get some Jenny's ice cream here. We always walk through here. I'm just heading home from work here. Chestnut and Rush. Yeah, Shelly, how you doing there? Yeah, Griffin. Yeah, Griffin used to live at the top, but he moved to Florida. He moved Citadel to Florida. It was a big deal. He did pay $1 million for like the bike path or whatever, but I think he sold his pad to George Lucas. I think George Lucas has the top 2 floors, but I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't want to ruin his day. You know, I like George Lucas there, but yeah, he used to live at the top of the Park Hyatt there by the water tower, Nomi restaurant. Here's Tesla. Peter Millar. Hey, you got to drop off your clothes here. You go shop at Prada and then drop off the clothes here. Here's Tesla. Hey, let's see what. Here's the Cybertruck here in front of the Tesla. Perfect. I better get across the street. The light's changing. So, if you own Tesla stock, are you cool with giving Elon $1 trillion benefits? You meet certain benchmarks. I don't know. What's the world coming to? Hey, there's the flying nun there. Look at the. That's why on Silicon Valley, that billionaire guy, the Trey Commas guy, he was like, I had a car where the doors open like this, and then I had a car where they open like this, but now they just open like this. He was demoted to it where the doors open like normal. They don't slide up like a DeLorean. Yeah, it's expensive to gotta get to Mars, but yeah, you're right. We gotta get that high flying living there. I'm fine. You can go to Mars. You can have it. I don't want to go there. Doesn't seem like much is happening there on a Friday night. Here's Rush and Walton. Hey, the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Well, it's over there. It's the place there. Here comes some motorcycles. Oh, where are they going? Making noise. Yeah, stinking up the place here. So here at Dior, they got a nice. They really got a nice window display here. I like the butterfly kind of face. Look at that. Dior. I always think of Nia the live streamer, her dog, Nia Azel. Check out Nia Azel there. Her dog's named Dior. Hey, Kristen Dior. Hey, there's Versace. That Versace dress. Oh, Brunello Cucinelli. Nice clothes. Yeah, the security sees me. Oh, there we go. That's what's making all the noise. Hey, welcome to the Viagra Triangle here, Chicago, Illinois, Rush Street. We're heading up towards Oak Street. I thought it was a motorcycle, but it was a sports car. Sounds the same. It's a crotch racket you could sit in. You go valet that. Yeah, here's the Hermes. Here, Prada. See, for the smash and grabs, they got these ballers that come out there so you can't ram your car through it. Here, let's cross the street here. Yeah, let's go over to the other side. Cartier. We'll do some Cartier shopping here. Here's how the other half lives. I just walked through here. It's the fastest way for me to get home. Oak and Rush. Yeah, look at the lights. Look at the pretty lights there. Oak Street. Yeah, the alleys help out a lot. That's why Chicago, at least Chicago has alleys. Oh yeah. Here, the Esquire. Look at that. Got a nice view there. Hey, we got the whole holiday season ahead of us here. Oak Street. We got the lights out already. Yeah, we'll head across here. Yeah, the city looks nice. Yeah, we'll head up Rush Street. We got to walk through the scaffolding here. They're working on this weird bank monolith, whatever it is. Here, this is Rush Street. We'll go past Hugo's Frog Bar and Gibson's Tavern and Rush. Hey, look at the wedding dresses up there. Oysters. Yeah, there's a garage. Yeah, there's a few people sitting outside here. Well, maybe not, just talking on the phone. Shrimp. Hugo's Frog Bar Fish House. Gibson Steak and Fish. Tavern on Rush. Yeah, you get your valet here.
Easy on my car.
He said, easy on my car. Take it easy. Frank Sinatra Way here. Bellevue and Rush. Here's Buck's Bar, Pancake House. Hey, there's Gibson Steak and Fish here. There it is. And we'll head to Mariana Park. Hey, they got the lights out, but all the chairs are gone, but at least the lights are still out. Fountain's turned off. Carmine still isn't open. Pizza. Your pet and kitten? Oh, that's nice. Is it purring? Yeah. RGR. Yeah. Seltzer. With an e-bike. Look at all these hippies riding bikes. Here, Mariana Park here. Look at the nice lights here. Urban Outfitters. There's Dublin's. No smoking. Come on. Can't do anything. Here's Gold Coast. Wintrust looks nice. New. Hey, look at these pots. You got a pot to piss in. Here's Cedar and Rush meets State Street. Yeah, let's cross. Let's go on this side. We'll Velvet Taco. And oh, yeah, we got the light. Urban Outfitters. State Street all the way down. We'll head up this way. I'll probably go up Wells Street. We'll go up Wells. We'll cut over eventually. Pretty soon here. Yeah, the old used to be the Cactus. They got the Flames out here. The Somerset, Viceroy. I think Devereaux's closed down. Hey, they got the nice fall entrance there. Hey, Lou Malnati's Chicago style pizza here on State Street, up by Elm Street. Yeah, festival lights. We'll try to cover it. Yeah, that's why I showed the they already set it into place. They're starting to install the lights. Hey, they're putting up lights there. There's the Christmas room. Feels pretty warm here. I feel I'm overdressed. You never know. I was glad I had a coat when it was windy. It was real windy in Streeterville when we started, but we got away from the lake, because now it's not bad at all. We should be fine the rest of the way. We'll head over to Wells. Hey, they decorate the tea room. That looks nice. Yeah, tacos. Crime Vault. How you doing? Yeah, I've been trying to clean the camera all night. The light glare is annoying. I can't fix it. I keep wiping it down, and I got another phone. The other phone has a problem with the lens as well. It's the lens that I use most often, and you see how there it's just like arrayed a different way now. It's like a filters on it or something. It's messed up, I know. We'll just call it Christmas cheer effect. It's like some weird filter. Maybe if I switch to TikTok, it'll eliminate it. We'll have to go to filming on TikTok at night. We'll do YouTube during the day. Here's Tea to Go. Hey, look at the carousel there. Yeah, Tea to Go here, Chicago Tea House. Yeah, look at the lights there. Very nice. Yeah, it looks fine. Super shiny, yeah. Shiny, happy people. Yeah, SNAP benefits. Yeah, they gotta fund it. Let's see if he follows the court order.
I don't think
And the fact that I have to ask that question means we're already in a bad spot. What will he do? Will people follow his orders? Here's we're on Division Street. That's my defense. I was just following orders. I just did what you told me to do. Here's Shenanigans, Witch McGuire, Tom Smith, The Lodge, Witch McGuire's, Mothers, Fall. Look at that, yeah. Chicago flag, American flag. How you doing there? There's the Witch McGuire's there. They get Christmas in your mouth. I think that's the drink they sell there. It's probably like a peppermint schnapps. Yeah, join your email list there, Mothers. Here we're across Division Street here. Yeah, Kelly Quinn, how you doing there? Just across here, we're crossing it, Division. Yeah, there's the bars. Yeah, Head Music. You met most of the DJs. Yeah, we'll eventually go into Witch McGuire's. I'm waiting for them to set up the train. Yeah, hopefully the next time we'll go in there, they'll have the train set up. We went in there, it wasn't all set up yet. Too lazy to go in there tonight. Here we'll cross Dearborn here. Yeah, Pizza Lisa's in the house there. Wayland. There's Cress. But that experiment on TikTok worked this morning, so we might try it again. I might like relegate it to weekends and one day a week or something, mix it up. Special events. It's good to have a backup. Backup to the backup. I like streaming on YouTube because the full recordings get recorded, put in the archives. TikTok, it eventually goes away. Never to be seen from again. Mary Trees, hey, how you doing there, Mary Trees? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, May, Mary Trees, Pizza Lisa, Jessica, Tom Bot. How you doing, Tom Bot? Yeah, got the whole band back together here. Zara. Mothers, yeah, we just went by Mothers. Yeah, Mothers. We got the pianos there, piano bar. Go down the stairs, film some movies there. We're on Division Street here at Clark. CVS. Yeah, we'll go by the Jewel and the Osco. That's why we saw that gravy train boat there. Gravy turkey boat with the band. Can you believe Best Date Food? They found it too. He did like a 5-second clip And wherever I'm like, I just happened upon it in the middle of the day. I shouldn't have been down, and people are like, "Why are you at work?" Because I was looking for the sailboat, and they didn't do a bridge lift. And I saw the turkey boat. He was down there filming it too. It was amazing. And here we'll head across here. I just crossed against the light, but I don't care anymore. It's all Frogger. So let's see. You thought it was foggy because of the glare? Yeah, I know the glare of the lights is annoying. I kind of like it now. Yeah, it's a kind of an interesting effect. Yeah, the night was moist. The night was moist. Very humid tonight. Kind of damp. A cool mist settled upon the city. Copy any key, any key. Hey, I got a copy key machine. That's good to know. Right here at the Jewel and Osco, they got a copy key machine. Any key. Even the ones that say do not duplicate. Yeah, clean city. Judy T, doing good. Zara, yeah, so if you just joined me in Chicago, that's the sound of the red line going out of the Clark and Division stop. We're over by LaSalle. We got the light. Let's get across here. It's a long street, or wide street here. There's the Sears Tower lit up in blue there. And we'll head across LaSalle here. Hey, we made it just in time. Network issues. What did it cut out there? Yeah, it might be because I ran and I was shaking the phone. It might have. Yeah. You worked at Illuminati's for 26 years. Hey, Gene Sheridan worked at Illuminati's for 26 years. Well, thank you for your service. Yeah, you know how to make a pizza pie there, or at least know how the business works there. Network shutter. It was because I ran across the street. I mean, you guys are right on top of that. At least I know. Thanks for letting me know. You know, technical difficulties should keep it. It shows you this is real. It's low fidelity. This is like public access TV. Sometimes you got a glitch. You know, it's like max headroom. Quiznos. This is the last Quiznos I know of in the city. Anybody know any other Quiznos? Here we're at Division Street. We're over to Wells. Right straight up Wells. Thanks for tuning in here. Hey, crazy Professor Products. How can I say that? It's a mad chemist. Products. It's like DuPont. Making the world a better place with chemistry. Yeah, we'll cross here. Go to Cal's Corner here. This is Wells Street. Yeah, let's head up Wells Street here. We're shaking. Here's the Aldi. Used to be the Old Town Wine and Liquors. Now it's Cal's Corner. House of Glunts. Glunts. 1888. Glunts Tavern there. Established 1888. Chicago, Illinois, Wells Street, Old Town. North of Division. There's the Near North Animal Hospital. Bentley's Pet and Stuff. There's the Happy Camper. Rabbit Hole. Hey, playing Jane's Addiction. Hey, here comes. Let's race the stupid robot here. Here's the. It's not Coco. It's the other one. It has a different name. I can't remember it. I see how it interacts with the people there. Look, it starts and stops there. Let's sit on it. Take a ride. There. Look, it's got a little flashy light on the top of it there. No, that's the eye guiding it there. It's the radar. Well, hey, we're living in the future here. We're walking up Wells Street, Chicago, Illinois, and here's the little competitor to Coco. This is R2-D2 is what this is. This is what they had in Star Wars. They'll have something like this. It'll change your oil one day. Hey, I wonder if you can program that thing to walk your dog. That would be nice. Hey, take the dog for a walk. Push the baby in the carriage. It'll be a robot pushing the baby in the carriage. The baby will be on the robot. I'll see that one day. Here, we'll just follow this thing along. Say, hey, welcome to Chicago. Here, we're heading down Wells Street. And this is the day in the life of a AI autonomous delivery service vehicle robot. And this is Robot TV. This is Robot TV. Thanks for tuning in to Chicago here. Look, it's getting away from us. Come on. Let me catch up to you there. You're going too fast. It's got a little flag. Yeah, it's like a DoorDash. That's what it is. It's the Coco, but it's the competitor to Coco. It's the other one. Look, it's navigating a tight space there. It's allowing us to catch up here. This is what it's come to. I'm filming these little things just roaming around. There, it turned. Oh, flash detection. Well, we made it. Good. Now we're right behind. Oh, it's trying to get away from us. Hey, you trying to escape? No, we're going to catch up with you. Oh, hey, it comes to a street. Okay, here we go. Did you see the video? There was one that there was a fire truck coming, and it went in front of the fire truck, and the fire truck stopped. How you doing? How you doing? So it's a serve robot. It's called Quincy. This is Quincy. So how you doing, Quincy? You're okay? Here, let me get ahead of you here. Actually, I want to follow along you here. So well, here comes Quincy. It's confused because it thinks I'm gonna jump it here. Make sure I'm not moving here is what it is. You got it, Quincy. There you go. So hey, welcome to Robot TV. Here we're gonna follow Quincy as it heads down Wells Street. This is the most entertaining thing that happened all night here. This will make the reruns. Hey, look, it's got a dog there, so let's see, get around the dog. How you doing? I'm just following along to Quincy here. This is amazing. Look at that. Come on, Quincy. She's just like, look at this loser, which is me. Look, it's run into. Okay, it's gonna park. So now it's gonna park. Good. So we can leave this business because I'm tired of filming it. Here's the Quincy. It's back to its docking station there, and we'll let it go to sleep. There was the day in the life of Quincy, the robot delivery truck there, or the little automaton there. You see that? What do you guys think about that? The dog. Yeah, the dog. I bet you. That's why I said one day we're going to see one of those floating in the lake. It'll have graffiti all over it. It'll be all damaged. You know, people will hack into it, and you'll see a drag race. You'll see a drag racing down the street. Flip it. They'll wreck them. They'll have robot battles. They already have that. Here, Franklin Fine Arts Center here. So if you just joined me in Chicago, we were filming the Quincy robot. Quincy Jeeves. They'll call it Jeeves. Here's Village Cycle Center. Yeah. There, Premier Retail here. We'll go past the what is it? The Cobbler Square here. Here's the Insomnia Cookies.
So it's just, I guess, a little bit of a
Old Town, Wells Street, Chicago, 620. There it is. Cobbler Square. It's a triangle. Street Maxwell. Swerve Salon. All the blue lights here. Blue circle. Spin it in a circle. New robot moves like a geriatric. Yeah, it's too cautious. It kept dodging back and forth. It didn't really know what to do with the dog. It was kind of like stuttering there. I'm easily entertained. What else we got to do here? That's, yeah, broken English shut down. Everything's shutting down on this side of the street. Here we're at Schiller. It looks like they're getting it ready though. No, there is a bar here. There is a. So is it? So they just paint. They just. It's still Broken English Taco Pub, but it's like a bar now. It's called Winnie's. Is that how you say it? Winnie's. It's called Winnie's. So it's called Winnie's. It's not Broken. It's Winnie's. So it's just a bar. Okay, good. So you can hang out at Winnie's there instead of Broken English Taco Pub. Bodega cat? Oh no, really? Oh yeah, I heard something about that. Yeah, they had sad news there. So it shows you there's dangers to those things. The bodega cat was killed by a. Did it run it over, or did it dart it out and didn't stop, or went under the wheels? I don't know, man. Yeah. Sometime it'll be used for evil, I'm sure. Evil. Yeah. Yeah, what if it encounters like dog do on the street? It gets it on its tires, doesn't see it there, it goes around it. People, I've seen videos of, like in Russia, people, like drunk people were trying to sit on it, and it was trying to rock them off of it. Too much weight. Hey, martinis offered. Free employee meals. That's good. Gene, okay, that's good. I'm missing all the stuff here. Yeah. Put the gimbal on Quincy and you can stop and have dinner. Oh yeah, Tombot, that's good. No, I appreciate that. Yeah. You want to check out the bar there? Yeah. No, I just want to get home. But no, I appreciate that. I know my drinking days, I would have stopped at all these bars, so I never made it home, and that's where all my money went. But now maybe I lock to keep. Maybe I can start drinking again now, because I'll get comped. Every bartender will buy me a free drink, and I'll just drink for free. That'll be the biggest perk. I'll go back to drinking here. Here's Sports Clips. No, I got some wings. We went to Lizzie McNeil's. I had a drink with Darren Monroe, and that was good. Hey, there used to be, Tunes used to be down there. There used to be a bar down there. We used to play pool down in the basement, I think. This is Wells Street, Old Town. Or maybe, no, it was called Hobos. It was called Hobos, I'm wrong. Tunes is a pool bar up there. That was called Hobos down in that alley. You remember Hobos? Yeah, where are all the Chicagos? They're all in Florida. They're all tuning in. They're saying, we used to live in Chicago, but now we live in Florida. Now we watch your live streams of empty streets in Chicago. We miss it, but they don't miss it that much, especially in wintertime. Here's Benchmark, Wells Street. Well, it's not too bad tonight. It's mid-50s. I'm snug as a bug here. Yeah, the Benchmark here. Oh, the Spice House, Topo Gigio, this nice restaurant. Hey, they got some nice lights over there. LG's bar, the Vig. What's that? There, Topo Gigio. Yeah, it's a nice restaurant. So, this Chirac term for Chicago started with when people realized they compared the murder rate in Chicago per year with the Iraq war casualties or killed in action, and it was like comparable during the Iraq wars, and it caught on, and then Spike Lee made a movie, and then it really caught on, and so people, it's Chirac, it's the real city, which, people usually refer to the south and west sides, but it's the whole city, and I'm on the north side, and yeah, the north side is the north side, but and I do have on TikTok. I got 300 videos, over 300 videos of the south and west side. We got about 100 on YouTube here. Some of them are an hour long, where we go through all over the city here and filmed the Bud Billiken parade. Real stuff. It was great. We saw the South Shore drill team. There's the Woodies. We saw them on State Street too. You can see them on other parades there too. There's Zany's Comedy Club here, Wells Street. Hey, the old livery stables here. Carriages and stuff. Here's Zany's, a comedy club here, Wells Street, Old Town Chicago. We're up by the Second City. Zany's, yeah, here it is, Molly. There's Ralph Barbosa, Zach Zucker. Hey, smoke a cigar here. Hey, have a cigar, you're gonna go far. We'll tell you the name of the game. We're gonna be riding the gravy train. Yeah. Look at that truck. Old Town. Gallery Liquors. Foxtrot. All the Foxtrots are back now. Right back to where we started. Breakfast tacos and coffee. What a combo. So which way do we want to go here? $72 bus. Foxtrot. What else is going on here? Yeah, we'll head over this way. I just want to keep walking here. This is not really the way I want to go, but at least we're moving. Gotta keep it moving. Bar crawl in the Old Town. Yeah, go from bar to bar to bar. I did that one time. A friend from Cincinnati, strawberry ice there. We came into Chicago. We go up Wrigley. We went to two Cubs games in a row playing the Oakland A's, and he wore his red stuff. We hit all the bars from Fullerton. Literally, we started at the other side bar there and went up Clark Street and went up Broadway and went up over to Clark Street again and went all the way to Wrigleyville, and he was pretty smashed when we got to the game. It's like 30 bars. And he kept talking to people at the Wrigley Field about the 1990s World Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Oakland A's, because the Cubs were playing the Oakland A's, and nobody in the stadium knew what he was talking about because they were all born after that happened, and they could care less about the Oakland A's or the Cincinnati Reds. And we went into Murphy's, and somebody gave him a Malort shot, and he was like, "Ah!" Here's Cochran's here. Yeah, look at the nice alley here. Wow, they got some. Look at the nice fall colors here. They decorate really nice here. Cochran's, the bar here, yeah. And then here's the Moon Star. Look at the nice heat lamps here. Yeah, go to the Moon Star. Go to the Moon Tower. Wells Street. Yeah, so I guess it worked out. We were on this side of the street here. Look at the nice lighting here. Walk by the vacant Treasure Island. There's Chicago. What's your city? Yeah, Windy City. There's Zara. Let's see here. Esteban. D. Michaels. Toledo. Wells and Concord here. We'll head through here. Yeah, Chicago's expensive. Everything's expensive. New York's expensive. Austin's expensive. Los Angeles, Miami, Florida is expensive. California, all California is really expensive. Hawaii is expensive. All those Bitcoin bros went to Puerto Rico, thought they were going to get all these tax benefits, and then it becomes messed up too. You can go out, live in the middle of the country off the grid there and eat granola, save some money that way. Okay.
I don't know if that goes.
All our money's based on debt, and they're making more debt that devalues the currency, and then they make more. And they invent money out of nothing, like Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and they take the other money that came out of debt and put it into Bitcoin, and it's this big bubble blowing up. We're constantly blowing bubbles. Here's yeah, this is where Exit used to be, the old punk bar there. Here were Eugenie and Wells. We'll still head up Wells here. I know people want to see the ducks, but we see the ducks too much here. I don't want to freak out that family. And if I go up here, we can go a different way. Here, Wells and Eugenie. And everything's made in the east. East meets west. Yeah, it's all relative. Every currency floats against other currency there, and I'm an ugly American. I waste a lot. I don't have a car. Why am I walking so much? This is really my lifestyle. I walk a lot, so I work this live streaming into it. I'm doing this anyway, or I could take the train. Just span of time here. Here's Fleet Feet, Wells Street, Old Town, Chicago, Illinois. We got about 57 degrees. It's 6:32. Expatriates. Everybody's moving around. Here's the green. Hey, this nice flower shop here on Wells. Yeah, there's really nice shops along here. I need to come down here more often. Yeah, here's St. Paul. Here's a beautiful street. Head through here. There's Eugenie Terrace there. Look at that. My legs. I got strong Scottish thighs. I'm like Groundskeeper Willie. You bust the shirt open, it's a six-pack. Big, thick soccer thighs. I'm like Braveheart. I'm like an angry Scots-Irish guy from Appalachia trapped in the city. I'm Granny from Beverly Hillbillies. I'm trying to restrain myself. I'm jumping on the table there, sassing you. What for? I'll give you what for. Here's Nookie's breakfast and lunch and dinner. Yeah, we did it all for the Nookies here. Nookie's restaurant here on Wells Street. Look at that nice outdoor seating area they got here. It's very popular for brunch. Yeah, the Old Town valet shop there. 5-hour shirts. Yeah, they're working right now. Working around the clock there. 1748. Wow. Yeah, heart healthy. Hopefully I'll add an extra year to my life. Then I can complain that year. Be an old curmudgeon there. I wish I didn't live this long. Everybody's younger than me and they suck. Here's look at that house. I remember seeing that house and I wonder there's a story behind that house. Look how is that a workman's cottage or is that a relief house? We gotta look into that. Or relief shanty. It's a pretty big one. Just it's such a different scale than everything else. And isn't it amazing how you can walk down the street a million times and sometimes not notice something? And so yeah, let's we don't often go down this side of Lincoln at the very end of Lincoln Street when it tees into Clark and Wells. There's the building with the anchor. I think it's back. The last time I walked through here. And I'll just put the gimbal right there and I'll have my I'll be the first. I'm not making light of people with this, condition. I'm just like joking here. I'm talking about myself. I'll have Alzheimer's and I'll still be live streaming and I'll just be in an endless loop wandering around and people will be like, hey, I'm like, who am I? They'll be like, you're Brian Really Chicago. I'll be like, who's that? And I'll be just walking around. Who are you talking to? I'll just be yelling at people. That'll be the whole live stream. Look at this beautiful housing. Look at this beautiful housing on Lincoln Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. Here, Lincoln. Now we're in Lincoln Park. Lincoln. Everything's Lincoln. All these houses are made out of Lincoln logs. He split them all. Yeah, cardio. This is why I don't need to join a health club. People pay good money to go on the treadmill there and watch, their reality shows there on the flat screen while they're running or walking, There's a health club in my building. I don't even hardly use it. I need to use it more often. It's got a rowing machine, nice equipment. It's got a little box. Got weights, cycles. Here's Lincoln. Look at see how the garden apartments are below the stoops there. That's how you do it. Yeah, cozy neighborhood. Yeah, they got some Halloween lights there. How you doing? Yeah, look at this. So here, look at the glass block. Here's some nice glass block here. Lincoln Avenue. Yeah, look at these. See, it's just, they're all the same. Yeah, I'm Brian, really Chicago. How you doing? Hey, you want to say hello, or you just? Hey, what's happening? You guys? Hello.
Hey.
What's your names?
Sarah and Mia.
Sarah and Mia. Thanks for saying hello.
Of course.
Yeah. So thanks. You're on YouTube now, right? Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's very nice. So thanks for saying hello. Yeah. See, they're just sitting in the car there. Thanks. Appreciate it. They're like, we recognize that voice. There's the guy. Very nice. So where are we at? The 6-way intersection of Wisconsin, Lincoln Park West, and Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin. There's the Charles. Look how you can see the Sears Tower in that little gap. Look at that blue. I got to get across the street here, right in the middle of the street here. Let's go up by the Park West here. Let's get across this street here. Hey, Lincoln Park, Wisconsin Street. This is a nice view. Flowers to the mods there. No, this area's pretty gentrified. It's pretty expensive. They're market rate apartments. There's some small apartments you can get. There are some, you know. How you doing, Brian? Really Chicago. How you doing? Hey, thanks for saying hello. That's good.
Hey, I watch you.
Good. What's your name?
Will.
Will, thanks for saying hello.
Yeah, hey.
Have a good night there. Yeah, it's good. Thanks, Will. So, hey, that's good. So, hey, friends and neighbors there. And, you see those faces before? You know those people? Yeah. They were like sisters or twins or very familiar faces. Yeah, let's see. It was like a, I mean this in a good way. They could have been like models for like a double gum commercial. It was like, it was great. I'll have to look at the reruns there. Here, we'll head through here. There used to be a club here called the Catacombs. It used to be right here. Look at the please exit quietly, respect your neighbors. I used to go to this. This was here in like the 1990s. There was like a door, I guess, on the other side. Oops. There's always cars like waiting. It's like a cul-de-sac here. Yeah, it's lovely to be recognized. I appreciate it. Thanks. I appreciate my friends and neighbors here saying hello. People sitting in cars and driving cars. That happens a lot. Like sometimes truck drivers, they'll be like, hey, and they'll hold up the phone. They're like, look. It's great. So here, well, how you doing? We'll head up the Sushi Nova here. So I guess it's not open tonight, but it was open, what's tonight? Thursday? Huh. Here we'll, maybe it's closed for the season. They said, hey, we'll come back in spring. Yeah, I'm famous. Would you rather be famous or infamous? I was going to do this the other night, but I didn't do it. Let's go up Lincoln Park West. We'll go on the front side of these buildings. We'll go past where Bugs Moran used to live in the hotel there. We went by the St. Valentine's Day Master site earlier. That's good. I tried. Thanks, Zara. Sometimes I fly off the handle there. I need to control my emotions, but it's the real deal. You know, as Abraham Lincoln said, if I had two faces, why would I wear this face? It's hard for me. I'm a genuine person, which is bad because I expose my emotions, keeping it real. But hey, I'm just very happy because I experienced urban alienation. It's amazing how you can live in a city, millions of people, but feel alone. And even social media even makes it worse because, we're all sitting there scrolling in our beds at night. No one's going out to clubs or bars anymore. It's too expensive. I didn't realize how cheap it was. We used to drink every night, and I couldn't afford to do it now. That's why I'm glad I stopped drinking, Just one other thing, but here we'll head across Armitage here. Maybe we gotta wait for the left turns here. I see. How you doing there? I see. May, Margie. Yeah, the Park West is over there. We could head straight up Clark Street. Catholic High School. We go by that. Hey, the 36 bus. Missed the bus. Look at these mums. Yellow mums. There's a 2020 building. People decorate their balconies. So we want to go up this way. I got to get across the street here, so we'll go out to that median there. And there's a really good view. We get out here. If I turn around, I think maybe there's a good view to the John Hancock. Look at that. Let's zoom in there. Sorry about the glare. There's the view of the John Hancock there. There, we'll head it this way. We're in the middle of the street. What are we doing? Help, help, we need help. So look at this Flatiron building. Look how it's like a wedge. This used to be where the Relic House was. Hey, Lincoln Park. You missed the last few months? Well, hey, welcome back. I see you. I remember you. Just tuning in here. We're back. We're on YouTube here. Oh, it's hard to drive with the glare. Yeah, so I'm sorry. It's hard to watch this with the glare. It's a little better now. It actually was worse when I was down in Streeterville. This is about as good as it gets. But yeah, the glare. It's like a scratch on my lens. But here, we're walking up Lincoln Park West here. This is the home stretch here. I'm almost home. Well, this is a big... they built these right as the Great Depression was starting. These massive apartment buildings. These Lincoln Parks right here. And this one was a hotel. It was a luxurious hotel. Had a big restaurant at the bottom with these big windows, like Great Gatsby windows that would open up and stuff. And then they turned it into a parking garage. And they said, we don't need this anymore. Let's put the cars here. But this is RJ Grunt's. This is RJ Grunt's, which is a great Let Us Entertain You. The first Let Us Entertain You there, RJ Grunt's. It's like a hippie vibe. It's burgers and, you know, just good comfort foods there. They had a good salad bar. But here, the Pierre. This is called the Pierre. See, this used to be like a big restaurant dancing hall type thing with a hotel above it. And a lot especially the late 20s, the gangsters in Chicago, like even Al Capone, lived in a hotel most of the time because they could easily move around rooms and have security, and you know, it'd be hard to, there's a lot of people could guard the place. And same with this. Bugs Moran lived in this. This was a luxury hotel on Lincoln Park West in the 1920s in Chicago. And the St. Valentine's Day Massacre happened the street behind us, Clark Street. We're on Lincoln Park West. And we got videos of that. But yeah, this used to be this big dance hall restaurant. Imagine the jazz band, the sound of the music coming out here. And people, flappers, and people in pork pie hats here dancing to the music, having dinner. And they would pull carriages through the park and stuff. It was a toddling town. Yeah, the fortress. Yeah, it was like a fortress. Yeah, they could use the hotels like a fortress. It was like their castles. Yeah, that's what it was. They ruled the whole building, and it was turf. Here's Lincoln Park West. And so the whole bottom floor of this building is there's cars parked behind there. There's a parking garage there, and then there's housing above. Look at this amazing detailed cast wrought iron canopy. I mean, this is Great Gatsby splendor here. This is the real stuff from the real 1920s in Chicago. 2130 Lincoln Park West here. Look at that. Very nice. You get the windows there, the doors. I mean, everything's just like so solidly built. These good materials. The craftsmen knew how to build stuff too. Here's the little Christmas lights here. This is a nice building too here. This is the Webster House. This is a luxury, always been a luxurious apartment building. It has like an atrium here. It holds the whole corner. And it's just, there you can kind of see up in there, look up in there, the detail, the big atrium there. Webster House. So the Lincoln Park Zoo's right over there. This is Webster Street. That's why this is called the Webster House. There's the Francis Parker Private School. Yeah, you know, people ask that question about the Second Amendment all the time. Do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel comfortable. You know, I think most people go overboard. If you have your street smarts, you're not drunk, you're not wearing headphones, you can hear people approach behind you. Don't be live streaming like me. Never live stream when you're in Chicago. That's bad. You're a target because everybody hears what you're doing. And you're like, get that guy. But, you know, it's like New York City, San Francisco, New Orleans, Chicago. You know, you got to be aware. You go to Paris, France, they pickpocket, and Rome. You get robbed on the internet. You know, some of it's hype. The city, you know, look at our history. It's always been a dangerous city. It was more dangerous and bombed out. It's a little better now, but it's still not as dense as it used to be. Here's a rat. The rats can get you. The pigeons. See, look at the rats right there. There it is. Hey, Kenny, but there's two of them. Two rats here. They did keep some feral cats. Yeah, there's rats. There's a big bunch of rats here. I'll be like Kenny with the rats here. There's a big warren of rats right here. Rat City. I guess get out of here. See, the rats are gonna get us. In Texas, yeah, it happens in Texas. Yeah, I've been to Houston. I go to Houston too. You know, you can get robbed in Houston. There's a lot of tents under the underpasses there too. You know, New Orleans got tent encampments. Not as bad as California was. They're start trying to clean it up, but here's the look at that. Look at this detail. Look at this amazing detail on the door. This is a luxury apartment building here on Lincoln Park West. Look at it, it's a courtyard, and see there's the Belton Stratford there. Look at that, how it's lit up there. That beautiful French Renaissance Revival style there, Second Empire. It's like very nice here. Look at that. Yeah, look at this nice apartment building here. Hey, thanks for coming along for the ride here. We just my walk home from work here. See why I paid a high rent here to live next to these beautiful buildings here. The park. I know it's all rich and gentrified, but come on, I work for an architecture engineering firm. Let me have something nice. I don't have a nice car. I got a small 1-bedroom. I don't even have a yard. This is my yard, Lincoln Park. And we got a nice view of the street. I get to see the street life go by. Scenes of the city every day, just looking out my window all seasons of the year. It's nice. So if you want a nice view of the street life, here's the wow, the Belton Stratford there. Look how nice it is. They light it up. The lighting design is right there. And how you doing? Yeah. How you doing? Here, Mona B got B. Mona B got B. Yeah, here it is. There's the Belton Stratford here. They got a beautiful lobby space there. Mona B got B French restaurant. Another let us entertain you. There's this other restaurant on the other side here. You got valet. They'll valet your cars. Belton Stratford here, 2300. I think it's 1921. Look at that. Yeah, is it Two Spoons? Is that what this is? It's like 2C or something. What is it called? 2C. You're just supposed to know what it is. It's a nice restaurant there. I looked it up, but I forgot it, and I can't keep it in my brain. Or maybe somebody in the comments has it here. Yeah, solid buildings. How many? Yeah, the location. You're right. Thanks for. I agree with that. It's not how many bathrooms you have. Yeah, so near the lake here, we saw the sunrise this morning. Saw the beach waves. It was nice. Thanks everybody for tuning in here. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll work from home tomorrow. We'll probably just head to the grocery store in the morning. We'll head up to Lakeview. Lunchtime, we'll probably do the zoo. See if the bears are out. I don't know if I'll do it evening or not. We'll see how I feel. But hey, have a good Thursday there. Thursday night football. Who's playing tonight? I don't even know. And we'll catch you later here. Same bat channel. We'll just, at least in the morning and the afternoon, we'll stick with YouTube tomorrow. Okay, see you later there. Thanks everybody. Yeah, thanks for tuning in from Texas there. We'll catch all the names there tomorrow there. See y'all tomorrow there. Thanks mod team, you guys are great. Yeah, we'll see you tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.